for Savon. But he would really be a nasty customer to come across, I would think, for any professional too, although it is a little bit of a transition from this 3-round amateur boxing up to the 12 rounds that current world professional championship fights go. But there's no doubt about it, he has an awful lot of speed and power, this fellow Felix Savon. Sudakov comes forward, but somewhat tentatively, and as he lands the punches, you almost feel he's watching rather warily for the counters all the time, and I don't blame him. He comes forward again with a couple of left jabs this time, Sudakov. The crowd warmed to that. Better work from him in this second round. Savon's just slowed a little. It's dropped off the pace. Referee says no holding. He's already given Sudakov that one warning about that. Well, I hope you're enjoying this on Eurosport. You've seen a classic middleweight final already, and a chance to see the world's #1 amateur heavyweight, Felix Savon, in dominant form here in the World Championship final, fighting here for his second gold medal at world title level. And he's 2 rounds up, I would think, here on Sudakov, no question. And he will have to make a pretty silly mistake or tire rapidly to let the Soviet boxer back into it. Final round. Savon is 3 minutes away from retaining the title. What can Sudakov do about it? That is the advice from the safe side of the ropes. And that, I think, when Savon is around, is about the best place to be. Savon in blue, Sudakov in red. Now Sudakov's going for it a little bit more in this third round. He probably needs a knockout to turn this around. Correction, he does need a knockout to turn it around. And that's a warning for Sudakov, because he punched Savon in the back of the head. That is not part of the target area. It is illegal. If he does that again, he will pick up a second caution. He's already had one for holding. Savon's work rate and menace has dropped a little from the opening 1.5 rounds. Maybe he feels he's done enough and he can coast his way through to victory. Maybe he's tiring a little. Remember, these boxers are fighting at the end of what's been quite a long tournament. And it really does test your fitness and stamina and willpower and courage to have to put together a whole string of victories to pick up these amateur gold medals. Sudakov now trying to take the contest to Savon. He's put up a brave performance, the Soviet boy. Heads came close together there, and that's another good thing about the head guards. They can stop cuts from accidental clashes of heads around the eyes. Savon in this round, probably having his stiffest problems of the fight, because at least Sudakov has managed to get in a little closer and find a way past that long, raking, hurtful jab of the Cubans. Both look a little bit arm-weary now. And there goes the final buzzer. And unless I'm very much mistaken, Felix Savon will have done enough here to retain his world title. Coasted a bit in the final 1.5 rounds. And Sudakov fought bravely after taking some pretty heavy bombardment in the opening 4 minutes or so of the contest. There is Savon getting the pats from the corner in advance of the decision. But take nothing for granted. Well, you can in this case. Savon retains the world heavyweight title. Amateur version. Gold for him. Another one for Cuba. Sudakov, silver. Tuscher from West Germany and Scholz from East Germany both pick up bronze medals. So the crowd have really enjoyed the action on this first batch of finals, and Eurosport has another hour to show you the second batch of finals coming up on Wednesday night. As Savon continues his elongated celebrations in the ring, and I don't blame